Hello, I haven't done a video on this camera, which is my cellular device, in a while. Reasoning is that it's not a great way to film, but I just thought that for a short, quick video, I would do this, because I stopped walking around, I'm just gonna sit, that's not good, okay. Today at the library, I picked up this, which is also this. It is Twilight, Life and Death Reimagined. So there was a whole thing about being gender different, and everyone was like, oh yeah, we're getting an LGBT Twilight, that's awesome. And I thought that initially as well. And then we found out that Bella's turned into a boy and Edward's turned into a girl. So it's not that amazing. But I wanted to speak on the controversy surrounding that. Like, does she just want money? And maybe that's part of it, but I wanted to mention something she says in the foreword. I'll read it aloud for you. You know, Bella has always gotten a lot of censor for getting rescued on multiple occasions, and people have complained about her being a typical damsel in distress. My answer to that has always been that Bella is a human in distress, a normal human being surrounded on all sides by people who are basically superheroes and supervillains. She's also been criticised for being too consumed with her love interest, as if that's somehow a girl thing. But I've always maintained that it would have made no difference if the human were male and the vampire female. It's still the same story. Gender and species aside, Twilight has always been a story about the magic and obsession and frenzy of first love. So I thought to myself, well, what if I put that theory to the test? That might be fun. And as per my usual, I started out believing I'd do one or two chapters. Remember how I said there was no time? Fortunately, this project was not only fun but really fast and easy. It turns out there isn't much difference at all between a female human in love with a male vampire and a male human in love with a female vampire. And that's how Bo and Edith were born. I have to say, the first thing I thought of that was, then what's the problem with having a male vampire in love with a male human, or something like that. But I definitely agree with what she's saying in some senses. That Bella has got a lot of hate for being a weak female. And she's not a really likeable character, I have to admit. She's just very dislikable and very nasty. Well, not nasty, but she complains a lot. And I just wanted to speak on what my thoughts are on this. I'm not particularly planning to enjoy this much because I'm not a huge Twilight fan. I was, and now I'm not really. So I'm going to try it, and I'll report on whether I like it or not. Goodbye.